game tonight featuring Los Angeles as they go up against Brooklyn. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And here's Brunson. Shoots over ball. And the 10-footer finds the target.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Step back and squared up. Brunson's got 5 now.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Here's ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Jordan with it. Shoots over George. Jordan misses. It's tipped. And Carroll with it. He's picked up by Gasol. And Carroll no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass the ball. Here's Bird. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Brunson looks it over. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. From downtown, drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Brunson's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter of the game. And Carroll outside. 6 to shoot. The fader. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Ball right side. Blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Four on the clock. Tatum with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by George. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Gasol. Here's Bird. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Morant looking around. Over Ball. Connects on the 17-footer.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Pass to Reed. There's the triple. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And here's Morant outside. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the wing, Tatum. No made baskets yet. Over Banchero. The bank shot, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Bird. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Outside Tatum. From 20 feet. And he drops that one in. Tatum's got his first points in this one.
Every year, Tatum seems to improve as a scorer, taking on the responsibility of shouldering the offense, too.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Los Angeles trails by 3. Here's Ball. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Morant. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
George outside. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. He goes up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover. Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Duncan. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Now here's George to the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Brooklyn leading by 5. Outside Morant.
Hey, come around.
59 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
14 feet away. Hart pulls it in.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Brunson up top. He's got 5. And that one's long. Los Angeles trails by 7. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Bird. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter. Up in time. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Ball looks over the floor. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Here's Bird. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Right side, Brunson. Can't get it to drop. And Ball will bring it up here for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Morant. Brooklyn, no good that time either. It's George on the wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Duncan. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Banchero. It's Banchero just showing off now.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Inside. Here's Gasol. George for three. And Los Angeles